Hey folks, it's Amy Kay, your cocktail coach here for you this evening, straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm here with the one and only Miss Steadicam Pam, always there, steady behind my red iPhone 2500. Like I said, it's Amy Kay, your cocktail coach here for you tonight out of Brooklyn. Steadicam Pam, we're here to make every day a Sunday fun day for all of you. Steadicam, before we move on, do we maybe have one person on?
Two.
Oh my goodness, anybody we know?
Jim Betts.
Oh, Jim Betts.
My cousin Kristen.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Well, folks, we are going to make for you tonight the classic daiquiri, and we're going to jazz it up a bit. We're going to use a little different product that I've been experimenting with for you. So the classic daiquiri, folks, is one of your cocktail coach's all-time favorite drinks, but it can be messed up at times because people make it a little bit over sweet. Jim Betts knows this. People maybe throw off the balance of the citrus, or sometimes they're just not really sure about rums to use, how to properly shake it, strain it, all those things. So that's why you have Amy Kay, your cocktail coach, and Steadicam Pam here for you. So basically, folks, the classic daiquiri is 3 simple ingredients. You're going to have your core spirit, which is your rum. You're going to have your citrus, which is going to be your fresh lime. Always fresh, folks. Fresh is best. None of this frozen store-bought. You want to get your juicer, either your clean hands, a citrus juicer, cut that lime in half and use a good ounce of lime juice. That's what we're going to do tonight. Then we're going to have a nice simple syrup is usually what we call for in our classic daiquiri. As you know, on months of these, we've been in this pandemic now for 18 years. I always stress that I am a big fan of Demerara sugar. It's going to be a little bit more richer, a little more richer, a little more body. But tonight, Pam, if you can zoom in, we are going to be using this amazing product from Route 23. It is their pear rosemary simple syrup. They are a wonderful company out of Columbus, Ohio, Route 23, and you can snag up their delicious syrups if you go onto uncommongoods.com, which has many outstanding products, and they have this, what I'm going to be using tonight. So get it while it's hot before it sells out. uncommongoods.com. So folks, this pear rosemary simple syrup is going to be a really nice, it's going to add a little bit more of some richness, some citrusy notes. The pear is going to balance so well with this light rum tonight. I'm going to use Denizen rum. It's a very nice lighter rum, white rum. You can use dark rums, folks. I've talked about dark rums, how they're a little bit funkier. They're a little bit more caramelly. I think it's fun if you want to shake your daiquiri with that, but I actually think dark rums, I prefer sipping on them with like maybe one big ice cube. But folks, this is your drink. It's your cocktail. I just give the suggestions, teach you the classic methods, but I always say play around. And then we're going to have our Boston shaker tin just to give us a good shake. Like I say, week after week, year after year now, it feels like a mason jar with a lid, your travel coffee mug, jiggers, anything that can measure liquid ounces, Hawthorne strainer, any type of strainer you might have in your kitchen. You can use a fine mesh strainer for your daiquiri. That's just, to get some of those chips, the ice chips out of the way. I actually don't always like to use it, but I'm just giving you the recommendation. Some really good fresh ice, about 1.5 inch cubes. And then that's really about it. Steadicam, before we move on, did I leave out anything? Because the cocktail coach sometimes does.
No, you got it covered.
I think we're good. And do we have any questions before I move on?
No questions, just excited followers.
Amazing. So folks, like I say all the time, you want to build your cocktails with your less expensive ingredients, because if we do mess up, you're not wasting that booze. And in this case, this delicious Route 23 syrup. So I'm going to start tonight, folks, with our fresh lime juice. I went ahead and juiced this for us ahead of time. Steadicam, if you want to zoom in. Now, the classic daiquiri, folks, calls for 3/4, 0.75. I actually like it a little tartar. I do an ounce, so I'm going to just give you that. And like I say, play around, mix it up. And this is our boom. That's for my sister Jill. If she's on, when she's on, she likes the boom. Then we are gonna go right ahead. And simple syrups, any type you're using, I always suggest really try to stick to those classic proportions. We're just gonna do 3/4 of this guy because you don't wanna overdo it. Right there, put that aside. And then we are gonna do 2 ounces. I've been saying, you know, we're in that pandemic. If you wanna over pour a little, it's okay. 2 ounces. Right there. Daiquiris are delightful, folks. Like I say, they get a bad rap. Some people think it's always just a frozen daiquiri, but please, please try it this way. You will not be disappointed. Now we're gonna fill this guy with ice. I say for a good shake, to really get it flowing, do about a good 6 ice cubes. We're gonna combine that all together. And like I said, you get your bartenders there, they wanna shake for years, but you don't have to shake that long. You wanna just really give this a good 8-second, 10-second hard shake till it's really cold, and then we're gonna put this in our favorite cocktail class. So I gotta get the woo, folks. Woo! Here we go. Shake, shake, shake. Woo! And as I tell you all the time, it's ice cold. It is ready. Pack this here. And like I told you, I don't really love the fine strain all the time. It's your choice. And we are gonna pour this. Oh my goodness, Steadicam, Pam! This is perfection, just because of you holding that camera. Put that aside. And folks, because of this pear rosemary, I wanna just jazz this up a little bit. I'm gonna put a little fresh sprig of rosemary, and we are gonna do your lime, boom. And folks, like I say, clean bar, clean up your mess. And that is it, folks. I am Amy K, your cocktail coach, and I am ready to drink this. It has been a week already. Please follow me on my handle. It's in the link. I'm here for any questions. Stay safe out there, please. And hey, yeah, double up the mask now. What the heck? Put a double layer. Let's do this together. Woo-hoo! Cheers.